You ask, I answer. Let's get. Oh, and before we start, I'm not gonna get to all of your guys' questions. It's just not possible. There was like more than 100 of these bitches. So if you don't get in the video, I apologize. I'm trying to get to it in like another part or so. So yeah. Hey Teresa, who's your favorite YouTuber? What is your favorite game that you have played on the channel? And love what you're doing, man. Keep it up. Congrats on 15K. Thank you, first of all. My favorite YouTuber, I mean, easy, man. That's Corey Kenshin and Berleezy. And then next is probably RDC World, to be honest. Oh my fucking god, it's hot in this bitch. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, I do take a lot of inspiration from Corey Kenshin because I've been watching that man since I was in 7th grade. Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people in my comment section are like, yo, I'm getting Corey vibes. Some people be like, this is Corey, but the rated R version. What is your favorite game that you have played on the channel? Definitely The Walking Dead, because not was it only just like a very popular series on my channel. Like, bro, I had a blast playing that shit, like fucking cutting off fucking zombie heads, cutting off human heads and shit. Andy asks, hey Birkin, do you have a favorite sports team or do you like to watch any sports? Out of any sport, I don't have no favorite team or nothing. Like, I don't even really watch sports to begin with, but that's crazy because I played basketball my whole life, bro. Like, I finally quit playing basketball last year, but everything up until that point, like, I was like basketball. But I never watched none. Like, I don't watch basketball. I don't watch anything. If you really want me to answer your question, in terms of the NBA, my favorite team would be the Knicks because that's my dad's favorite team. So technically it's mine, technically not. Nah, I don't fucking know. Walla Willie Who asked. Congrats on your subscribers. Keep up the good work. First of all, thank you. But what made you start to play video games and when did you start? If you're talking about like video games in general, bro, we gotta go way back to when I was like motherfucking 8. My dad had an original Xbox, like the oldest Xbox. I used to play on that. If I remember correctly, that motherfucker, my dad let me play fucking GTA Vice City at like 5 years old. Like, that's fucking crazy. I became a gamer at around like 8 or 9. It just brought me so much like happiness and it was just so entertaining. That's when games like Halo Reach came out, one of my favorite games. COD, the first Black Ops 2. Like those were like prime gaming days for me, at least. Unpopular opinion in motherfucking comment. Prime Fortnite, best game of all time, don't at me. What did you do on the Thursday, November 10th at 10 p.m.? You could literally ask me what I did on the Thursday, November 10th at 10 p.m. Was November 10th a Thursday? Yo, it was! I just fucking guessed. Oh my god, November 10th at 10 p.m. Nigga, I was on the game. I was just playing games, honestly. Coconut VR asks, how old are you and are you in college? Well, I'm actually 36 years old. I mean, I may look a little bit younger. I'm 20 years old and I go to college, yes. I'm in my 3rd year. I'm a biology major, so you know, hella STEM classes, fucking physics, chemistry. Craig asks, love the content, man. I've been here since 9K and ever since I found you, I've had the best laughs ever. Hey man, I appreciate that, for real. Do you ever plan to do more playthroughs on story-based games? Definitely, definitely. It's just the reason why I'm kind of holding off on that. I want to grab more of an audience before I start playing like long ass story games. But the answer is most definitely, it's just a matter of time. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that eventually, especially when new ones drop, because right now I already played all of the, you know, top story games. Like, I already played The Last of Us, I played The Walking Dead, the game. I've played Detroit Become Human. I haven't played God of War yet though. I have not played God of War. How does your setup look? I got you. All right, so that's like the fucking base I'm putting my camera on right now. Pretty ghetto. I have a nice little cup of Pepsi right here. Let me take a sip of that shit. That's probably been sitting there for a good like 3 days. But here's my amazing PC. It's been doing a real good fucking job. Nice and loyal, you know, still running just as new. I have 2 monitors here. I recently got this second monitor back in like September. It's been a fucking game changer for me. Instead of having to alt tab out of every game, I can just swipe over all the other windows like Google Chrome and even my OBS shit. Here's one lamp. This is my fucking grandpa's lamp. I stole it from him. I've been using it ever since I started my channel. And then same with this. This is my sister's old ring light. Stole that bitch. She never asked for it back, so you know, I just kept it. But I mean, as far as a setup, I mean, except for my green screen, of course. I mean, that's really it. Nothing crazy. Nice little gaming desk. I've had that shit since high school. Don't start off buying no like $2,000 streaming setup to start a YouTube channel. Nah, you want to work your way up. Disney Plus asks, what's your favorite horror game? Technically, I don't have a favorite horror game because I have a terrible time with all of them. I'm gonna change this question to what's the scariest game you've played? Gun Massacre, for sure. That game is different, bro. The sound effects in that game are nuts. You get scared and the fucking sound in the background is Keith Morrow says, have you considered playing Outlast? Brother, I have a full playthrough on Outlast 1. You gotta scroll down like a motherfucker though. I have the whole Outlast 1 and I have some of Whistleblower. As far as Outlast 2, I don't know, but I'm gonna play the new Outlast when it comes out though, for sure. Do you have a girlfriend? Which games do you play in your free time and why? Love your way of making videos, bro. Entertaining as hell. Thank you. There's a whole range. I don't have like one specific game I play. It always changes. Like I have phases. You guys know about that, like the universal like 2-week Minecraft phase that everyone goes through once a year? It's kind of like that for every other game, but monthly, if that makes sense. I'm like a game hopper for every month. I mean, right now, I play League of Legends. Please don't fucking come crazy at me. That is such a toxic game, bro. One of my real life friends got me into Overwatch. Overwatch 2 now. If I'm not playing those 2 games, I'm just studying for school, doing homework and shit. I will say about a month or 2 ago, it was COD, like MW2. It was that, but dude, I don't enjoy that shit anymore. Dre says, are you gonna do another Call of Duty video with the homies? It was so funny. That's crazy because one of my friends that was in that video, he saw your comment and he texted me. He was like, yo, we gotta play this shit again and make a video. And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. If you guys don't know, my very first video on this channel is a Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, like funny moments thing. The sense of humor there was like very odd, I would say. But definitely check that video out and let me know if you guys want to see more of that. I can definitely play it again. Hey, Screaming Bew says, would you ever consider playing games with OG fans you trust or live events with fans in general? Hell yeah! Yeah, dude, it just depends on the game. And like the timing, but yeah, it's gonna be something we have to like plan out ahead of time though. But I'm definitely down, my boy. It just depends what games you got, what games I got, what console and shit. Homeboy Botman, great YouTuber, y'all. Please check this man Botman out, bro. He is so underrated. Like, he is such a good ass editor, great commentator, dude. Check his channel out. But he says, congrats on 15K, thank you. My question is, what made you decide to start a YouTube channel? Great question. I've said this once on the channel before, but I've been content creating since I was 9 years old, man. I have a very old account on YouTube where I would just upload the most random shit. You had from sword fights with my sister to Minecraft to fucking WWE to GTA. Like, it was the most random shit, but I just had a thing for making videos. I don't know what it was. I've made like 4 to 5 different channels. I was always on and off throughout those like different channels. Like, I would start and then I would just give up. I think the reason that happened was because I was just too young at the time. YouTube was just something I couldn't commit to at the age of like 14, 15. Like, I was so young. But I feel like the differences with this channel is because when I made it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go through with this shit. I'm gonna put my foot down, make videos, and stick with it. Cause I mean, I'm old enough and mature enough. Well, to really answer your question, let's take it back to like the beginning of 2021. It was just another old random day in quarantine. I'm still home from school online and shit. One day I was just like, yo, I feel like I want to make a YouTube channel where I'm just a gamer. It was like one of those like random quarantine thoughts you have, but it wasn't nothing new. I mean, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but I feel like that was a good time to start, especially because I'm always gonna be home. I was like, man, fuck it. And then I made that first COD video. I played my first horror game. And the reason I chose horror games was because I feel like me getting scared and shit by horror games is gonna be a lot more funny and entertaining than compared to me playing Terraria or just some random ass game, you know what I mean? But yeah, once I started it, man, I just had that vision of 10K subscribers and I just took that bitch. Moose says, what's your favorite color? Sky blue, definitely. And what would you class as your greatest success? Okay, so greatest success excluding all other environmental factors. Like, in terms of my personal greatest success, that was all me. It's this YouTube shit, man. Like, this is the one thing in my life where I set a goal for myself. At the time was 10,000 subscribers. Like, I saw it and I set that goal for myself and I worked. I was not fed this achievement. Like, I worked for this bitch. YouTube is something you build from the ground up, dude. You know, I did have my on and off times, but you know, we got here at the end of the day. So I'd consider this my greatest success. And it's successing, it's not done. Dottie says, will you marry me? Let's pretend you're on one knee. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Extension cord says, do you love me? Of course I do, my nigga. Give me some dap, cuz. Fuck is nigga talking about, man? Shout out to you, extension cord. You told me to get on TikTok and look where we're at now. Much love, my boy. Have you ever thought of becoming Michael Jackson? I don't want to die, so what's your favorite? Are you saying you don't want to die because your name is Jason? I'm gonna find you. I know where you live, Jason. So that's a very good question. I'd like to say my answer for that is chicken and rice. It's crazy because I'm half black and half Asian, and my favorite food is chicken and rice. No stereotypes there whatsoever, right? All right, y'all, but that's gonna do it for today's episode. There's gonna be more. Don't worry if I didn't get to your question. I don't really want these episodes to be more than like 12 minutes max. Yeah, that's gonna do it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And otherwise, man, I will see you guys in the next video, man. Deuces!